Hello and welcome back to another live cast of Mechabellum. I am Hazefest. I'm still on my seasonal climb for the ladder 1v1. We have Giant, Amplify, Marksman, and Speed Specialist as our options here. We got a lot of Arc Light and a lot of Steel Ball options. I don't really like any of these. I'm going to go for the Giant Specialist because I was auto-picked. I took too long on my intro. I'm so sorry. We're up against Sledgehammer and Arclight against Stormcaller and Arclight. So if our opponent goes Chaff, I think Tarantula would be the play. Tarantula's good into everything that he's got, but I can't get two of them. Hounds, they're okay. They're not too good against what he's showing me right now. But they are pretty tanky. It takes a few hits to take them down from these units, right? I think I'm going to go Crawler here. I just want a fast chaff unit. Since we're Stormcallers, we could do the Stormcaller thing where we go in the middle. That's kind of boring, isn't it? We'll go for a more standard play here. I don't really like what we got going on, but this is what we're doing. We're playing a little bit more defensive. We're staying back. We're just going to bide our time in the first couple rounds. Our opponent goes immediately into a Wraith. What is he playing? Is this a quick supply specialist? We have nothing that shoots up here, so we lose automatically. We should take the ground game since this is what he invested in. But yeah, we're definitely losing this round because of the Wraith. What should I pick into the Wraith here? These Stormcallers gonna kill this thing? Thank God. Alright, we get a debuff. Will we take out the enemy tower? Looks like we will. So we get the experience from that. My Arclight's gonna go on a Safari here and die to a backstab. That's too bad. Round 1 Wraith. Is this guy actually a quick supply specialist? I need to know. I think we're going to go into Phoenix here. That's happening. He's a supply specialist, so he did 50 supply into a Wraith. How interesting. I've never seen that before. I must commend him where it is due. I don't know if my opponent is going to go air here. I think I'm going to unlock the Marksman. We're just going to double up on these Phoenix. I imagine my opponent will go an additional Wraith probably on the left here. Time will tell. We definitely want our air units to arrive a little bit later, I think, to try to deal with that. What a wild turn. I think this is our best shot, though. I think they want to stick with this. He goes double Farseer. He's going very aggressive on the right side. I think we're going to get that tower pretty quick. So we should win this round. His air units are going down pretty quick to these Phantoms. Or what are these? Phoenix. Man, gotta learn these units at some point. Alright, he loses this round pretty hard. Well, we didn't get the other tower. That was experience lost for us. If only we could have shot a little slower. Okay. We could get Underground Threat here. Could also get Tech Research. Underground threats are pretty good item to pick up. We'll even throw it right in the middle. I think I'm going to get quantum reassembly. With our units spread out like they are, if some of them die, some of them will respawn with the others. Which is one thing that I like about quantum reassembly. It's pretty neat like that. I'm going to get another round of crawlers. I'm going to put these on the back right to take that tower. Our storm crawlers leveled up. We'll go ahead and level them up. Sure. We'll get an additional phoenix as well to help with the problems that we're facing. And I think I need to get more ground chaff here soon because we just don't have enough bodies on the field to withstand the onslaught of these units. Our opponent did go field recovery, so I'm not sure where he's going to use that at. He might just start removing his ground forces and put them all in the air. We'll have to see. I think we got our flanks covered with these Phoenix units, so I'm not too concerned there. I'll go ahead and say go. He puts the chaff right in the middle. We're going to go for the debuff, though, with ours. See how that goes. It's going to distract my air units for quite a while here. We're going to get the debuff on the right side tower for the enemy units. And my opponent seems to have gone Missile Interrupter on some Mustangs. Interesting. The quantum what is that? Reassembly is paying dividends here. The units that do die just come right back. Oh, we got a debuff on our tower. That's too bad. It's going to take a lot longer to kill these guys. You can see here, these little things floating, they just respawn over here. One does respawn right before the end of the level, so we do get an extra 100 off of that. Nice. Okay, we can do quick teleport, but we're not really adding new units onto the sides, really. Our opponent might actually go for mass-produced Wraith. I kind of want to skip here. I don't really want any of these. We'll skip. Skip seems good. I'm going to upgrade our Phoenix. I'm going to go ahead and pull electromagnetic shot for our Phoenix. They're doing so much work, they can do even more. Our opponent did go Mustang, so I think we need more ground forces. I'm going to grab additional arc lights here to continue to tie up our opponent's units as much as possible. We're going to go for a cheeky missile right here in the middle. This should take out all of these units as long as he doesn't block it with a shield. And I think we're going to go ahead and get tarantulas. Tarantulas would be good onto his board on the ground. We are out of money to spend, so we'll just hit that in turn. No play from our opponent to stop our flank, so he's going to take another debuff here and lose the round. I'm not sure why he didn't do that. Seems like a bad call. Our opponent did not tech anti-air on his Mustangs yet, so that's going to be bad for him. We debuff both towers. They do stack, by the way. They don't actually stack, they increase the length of the duration of the debuff, I believe. These Farseers just can't handle the Phoenix. This is my first time actually using the Phoenix this early. It's actually really good. It's like Flying Marksman, but better. Our opponent is at a loss. He doesn't really understand what he needs to do here. I'm going to take this Missile Strike. Seems good. I'm going to take the High Explosive Anti-Tank Shells. Seems really good, actually. And I think I'm just going to get additional Stormcallers. We'll overwhelm the Missile Interrupters as best we can. And then the ones that do hit are going to deal a tremendous amount of damage. Do I just go for mass recruitment and put another thing on his back line? I'm going to fire off a missile right here. I imagine he's going to pick shields here. I mean, I think he should, to be honest. Do you like that? Do you like this? Try to stop him from hitting me with missiles and hit him with missiles? I think that's the play. We'll unlock Mustang here. Mustang's a good unit. Ooh, our opponent opts to nuke us here. That would be bad for us. He does stop our attack. What happens with the nuke? Let's see. My shields are down, so everything's gone. Woo! Beautiful. For him, not for me. But look at this. The quantum reassembly. They're back, baby. They're all back. The boys are back. Oh man, this is going to be bad for him. They're working on this and ignoring all of this. Oh my god. He's starting to take out my air units. It's happening. Ah, we lose the round. That nuke really took it out of us. I'm not gonna lie. And we still dealt a tremendous amount of damage with just the few units that we had. I do like Sabretooth here. I also like 4 squads of Fangs, which would be really good for holding up his army. I'm gonna get the Fangs. Nothing says destroy like a bunch of Fangs. In fact, we have so many Fangs, I should probably get Mechanical Rage. Nah, we're gonna get Portable Shield, because that's hilarious. Could get splash damage. We're gonna get range on our arc lights. We're gonna promote our backline. We're gonna put more crawlers on the other tower. He's just gonna ignore this tower. I'm just gonna take it down. Oh, he does have an arc light there. He does have an arc light there, so we'll put one super late instead. What level is that arc light? 1? Okay. Okay, buddy. Sure. It might even be worth putting steel balls to rush it down, to be honest. I think those crawlers are going to be able to handle it, though. Yeah, so we have a very tanky front line now. And we'll have to see how this goes. Next round, please. Our opponent shoots a missile, and he actually stops the left side flank with a couple of Farseers. Pretty smart. No nuke to carry the round this time, so I think we are going to do some work. It looks like the opponent also went for the Shielded Fangs. We're losing all our air units. As long as these air units stay alive for the quantum reassembly. Oof, we got a tower debuff. All of our phoenixes are starting to come back to life. And we can't take out all these stupid fangs. Alright, so looks like we're going to lose this round to these Farseers. So our opponent's starting to come back, starting to be really annoying. This shield, I still haven't been able to break it. A Vulcan could be good. Lightning Storm could be good. I know my opponent's going to go Lightning Storm here. So shall we. Charge Shot might be good. I think we go Mechanical Rage. Could also unlock Vulcan to deal with our newfound threat. You know what? It's Vulcan time, baby. Put them on the back lines. See how they do. Do a underground threat summon on the back right. Put a shield on our guys. Maybe we should do shields for everybody, because this is gonna hurt. We'll go like that. See how this does. We borrowed money here. Yeah, we both go Electric Storm. I'm hoping my shields will withstand some of this. My opponent put some crawlers in the background. I think we're going to win that. We do lose on the left side. Looks like we took out the front chaff with our Vulcans. Alright, we're taking units down now. We do get the debuff on the enemy tower. Missile interceptors are still coming into play, and we win this round convincingly. I don't know if it's enough damage to kill him outright, but it's going to be close. Woo, he's at 252, baby. We're at 2140. Fire Badgers are a yes, please. Yeah, we're going to get the Fire Badgers, and there's 2 of them. And we're going to put these Fire Badgers right up front. We're not even going to give a shit. And we're going to give them range enhancement. Are they going to die? Probably. Will the enemy? Yes. Yes, he will. Level up our ranged units. We'll go ahead and get the Phoenix range as well, probably. Nah. We actually need more units here. Promote our guys. Electromagnetic shot would be pretty powerful, but we're going to get elite recruitment, mass recruitment, and we're going to get more fangs, baby. We're just going to fang it up. We're going to fang it up. We're going to give some cover to our fire bros and let them absolutely cook. Let them cook. Let them cook. We're going to do a missile strike. For good measure. We're right in the middle of all his chaff. Because that's hilarious to me. We'll say in deployment. Our opponent goes for a lot of air units here. And a war factory. Our fire bros absolutely torch the front line. I think my air units are going to melt all of these units. The wasps might actually be a problem for us. All of my air units are stuck on these dang hard targets. We are running out of air units. Our air units are gone. He has 1 air unit left, and I think that's going to be enough to win the round, probably. I don't know. These debuffs are pretty strong. Yeah. That 1 last unit is going to win. It's a wasp. So I think I need to go anti-air units here. He's barely going to win. He wins the round. Nice. Okay. I think I'm gonna go get the photon emission here. Slap it right on all of our dudes. Like that. I'm gonna sell the Vulcans because they're not really helpful right now. I think instead I will opt to get the melting point. Elite recruit, get the melting point. We'll go ahead and get range. And we're going to put that so that it latches onto this fortress immediately. Just like that. We're going to get range enhancement on our ranged phoenixes. Probably put a shield up front, try to save some of these units best I can. I think that's good enough in deployment. Our opponent has missiled our backline again. Probably should put an additional guy there. The opponent opts to go for the photon shielding as well. Our melting point is going to have a field day with these units. He did get shields on his wasps, which is going to be a little bit of an annoying problem to deal with, but we do have a melting point to kind of deal with all of these area units. Alright, our phoenixes are now starting to pluck away at the enemy. We get the debuff, and the quantum reassembly is coming into play here, bringing all our air units back, and we just win here. Well played from our opponent. Good game, bud. Go back to view battlefield here. Yeah, that was intense. That was pretty crazy. I did not expect a war factory to come out, especially on the front line. That was kind of silly. I did not expect these wasps to come out when they did, and not only that, but he teched energy shield to kind of keep him around for longer. I think he should have sold the Wraith. It really doesn't do much for his composition, and after I shut it down the first couple of turns with the Phoenixes, he should have just sold it and got more Farseers or something of that nature. But our opponent played well, but we just played a little better. I think the Phoenix unit with the quantum reassembly is an underrated tech. I didn't realize how amazing it worked early on. It's just like a marksman, only with the quantum reassembly you can regenerate your units that you lose if you spread them out enough, and I think that worked out for us. So thanks for watching, have a great day, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you in the next video.